It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Hunter New England Health is urging residents to stay home and limit contact with other people over Easter to help keep the number of coronavirus cases in check. For the second time in the past week, there have been no new cases of COVID-19 reported in a 24-hour period. The number of cases in our region remains stable at 248, while 117 people have recovered. Public health physician Dr. David Durheim says now is not the time to relax social distancing restrictions.
As we approach the Easter weekend, now's our turn to play our part. We really need to stay at home and make sure we don't give the virus another opportunity to accelerate its spread in the community.
The worldwide shortage of medications is causing some people to take it out on pharmacy staff, with a Lake Macquarie pharmacist being verbally and physically abused. The ABC reports Kylie Heinmarch says she's been spat on, punched in the face and verbally abused by customers who've been unable to obtain medications. 4 of her staff have left after also copping abuse, and she's appealing for customers to show respect and mind their manners. Restriction laws to limit the spread of COVID-19 has forced the RSPCA to close care centre doors to public walk-ins across the state. Animal adoptions will now occur via Adopt from Home, which allows the entire adoption process to be completed over the phone or via video call. Kieran Watson from the RSPCA says although he encourages people to adopt to help with isolation due to the COVID-19 pandemic, people must remember adoptions are a long-term commitment.
We just want to remind everyone that all animals are long-term commitments. We don't want people to adopt now and bring back later. That's part of our pre-screening processes as well, is that when we give you a call back, we find out a little bit about you, a little bit about pets you're after, and hopefully we can find the right match for you.
A 28-year-old man is due to face Newcastle local court today, charged over the attempted murder of another man in Sydney earlier this year. Tactical Operations Police raided a home on Maryland Drive yesterday, where the man was arrested. He's the third person to be charged over the alleged shooting of a man at Lansvale. The Environment Protection Authority has fined an Upper Hunter mine $15,000 for failing to carry out blasting activities in a competent manner. A large dust cloud travelled from the Warkworth mine in August last year, engulfing neighbouring properties and vehicles on local roads. Residents complained to the EPA, prompting the fine. The mining company has put systems in place to prevent future incidents. Aged care residents are looking forward to receiving letters from young Novocastrians who sign up to a new Pen Pal program set up by Newcastle MP Sharon Claydon. The program is one of many community initiatives aimed at keeping people connected during the COVID-19 pandemic. Sharon Claydon says she's been encouraged by the response from elderly residents and hopes young people will answer the call.
Got a growing list of seniors who have already signed up, and they're very keen to help children practice their writing and building new friendships across those divides. So it's a really lovely community project.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle Knights hooker Jaden Brayley won't risk a premature return to the NRL after knee surgery left him facing 9 months on the sidelines. The 23-year-old is currently looking at being fully fit and ready to return to the NRL's 2020 campaign by mid-November, but won't push himself too hard if his body isn't ready in time. Brayley has started rehab and says he's doing everything he can in the meantime, including work to keep his quad activated. He ruptured his ACL in the Knights' second-round match against the West Tigers. Meanwhile, Knights forward Aidan Guerra believes the NRL avoided a great injustice by allowing clubs to keep their premiership points from the first 2 rounds. The ARL Commission shot down the suggestion to strip the clubs of their points if a reformatted and revised game was to proceed. Guerra says he was always of the opinion the points were never in danger and it would be unfair to take them away. And Newcastle's Ashley Walker has been voted Super W Player of the Year after a stunning rugby debut with the Melbourne Rebels. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 45, 15, 29, 43, 25, 33 and 20, and the supplementaries are 36 and 2. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.